Greetings all, it's Blue Knight and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Previously, we spent more of our life here in Order Village, and even got ourselves a fancy new slingshot, which we used to bash these targets and scarecrows in, to impress some kids. Speaking of those kids, they actually ran off into the woods somewhere because they saw a monkey, or at least one of them did, after we showed them how to use a sword, albeit be a wooden sword, but it's still a blade nonetheless. At least depends how you look at it. Today, we're gonna chase one of those brats that went off into the woods and see if we can go help them out. I'm gonna ride a Pona all the way there, even though we don't really have to. It speeds things up a little bit. It's way better than walking, that's for sure. Sure enough, here's one of the kids that's along the trail. Let's speak to her for a moment. Talamala went chasing like crazy people after that monkey. I can't keep up with those two. You were able to lose Mallow of all people, the demon baby. He wasn't that farther ahead than you were. I don't think I've ever mentioned that girl's name. Her name is Beth. I didn't really mention it before because, well, she's a minor character. This is the kid we want to talk to. They went that way. The rest is up to you, Link. As if I'm not gonna disobey the demon baby, so I'm gonna follow its word and keep going across the bridge. That only leaves one kid left to find, the troublemaker that started this entire mess. I use the term mess loosely. It really is just a minor inconvenience if anything else. On the bright side, it led us to Fern Woods, which wasn't that far away from the Ordered Village. So like before, I'll jump the fence like so. There's a spring nearby, nothing worth investigating right now, but a pretty sight to see nonetheless. And you can travel across the grass like we just did just now to get some more stuff to come out of the grass. Of course, as tradition goes though, Link has had the reputation of being a human lawnmower and can just mow down the grass himself by swinging his sword while running. At least with this Link, he doesn't run out stamina to actually swing his sword around unlike Skyward Sword's would. Before we do head off to that tunnel where that Baba was, we can talk to this guy. Come on, let me talk to you. Come on, bird nest, thank you. Whoa, an Ordonian. Hey, guy. Listen, I'm not sure you should be wandering around the woods without a lantern. Just because it's daylight doesn't mean it's safe. There are a ton of caves and dank spots around here that get pretty dark even in the middle of the day. Here, come on, guy. Take this. And this nice fellow just gives us a lantern outright. So like always, we can decide to one of the buttons by way of our gamepad to use it as an official item. Use it once to light it, and press A while standing still to put it out. Use it while lit to set things on fire. We'll be able to use it without oil, so make sure to refill it. See, I sell lantern oil here. I'm trying to drum up sales by giving away free lanterns. It's a business tactic, huh? Sorry about that. See, as long as you got oil to fuel your lantern, you can light your way and set fire to stuff. They're the best. I see we got ourselves an aspiring arsonist in the woods. Point out the best place to have those aspirations because otherwise, well, our home will get burned down. So he says we can refuel the ladder here in the pot. You say that? Set a fire to that big pot so you can get a taste of how amazing lanterns are. Just tell us how to use the lantern. I don't think it has to be oil in it though, does it? Oh no, it's actually filled out right. Nice. So just hit the desired button to swing the lantern, and you're able to light stuff. Yeah, you keep using that lantern anytime you feel the need. If it runs out of oil, you come see me to get refilled. And just like so, we can press A to put it away. Let's go light these torches here first. I don't think anything happens, but you can just do that. I guess it's just a way for you to show that you can use the lantern to light certain spots in the world if you see something that can be used with that item. And there really isn't much we can do over here. We can't go inside his house, but I don't think there's anything worth noting to find it here at the moment. Take a look around. Yeah, just your run-of-the-mill shack out in the woods. Nothing to see here. So head on back and continue along the trail. Head over here. And the grass always respawns, or gets grows back whenever you do exit an area or go inside a building. Sorry, Epona. Didn't mean to swat you like that. Lord knows I don't want to get kicked upside the head by my own horse. That'd be embarrassing. And painful too. So by being that Dekubaba, I think it's a Dekubaba, we can smash its innards, I guess, and get some seeds. This is our ammunition for our slingshot. You found a plain wooden sword. It's Talos. Well, looks like Talos in a bit of a rougher spot than we anticipated. I'm sure we can handle it, no problem. And this is a little cavern of sorts we can find on the way here. One of the cool things about the ladder is when you use your sword while holding it, the ladder will be attached to Link's hip. So that way you can defend yourself while going around a dark cavern like this at the same time. Just keep an eye on your oil, and you'll be able to multi-use these items to your advantage like so. Also use it to burn the cobweb over there. Take out these rats. I said just the rats, but it's actually just one here. You can smash these pots by using your slingshot. So blue rupee along with a green one. Nice. These ladders will be lit forever, or the torches will be lit forever once you do light them, so you don't have to worry about having to relight these torches when you exit a cavern like we're just now. And that gets us another yellow rupee. I just saw some seeds over there, even though we lost like 2 still. I like to keep my ammo filled as much as possible. Then we'll burn this cobweb down. That's pretty much all there is to it in this cavern. They're not all gonna be as simplistic as this. We'll be coming across more as we progress through the game, but that's like a taste of things to come. We also got some more cash out of it too, so that's nothing to be mad about either. Speaking of cash, finding more of our rupees here as well. Fill up our wallet very quickly. We'll slice through that. Get some more rupees. We head over here. There's gonna be, I believe this is a Macablin, the first of its kind we come across in the game. They're not that hard to take on, they're pretty much the run of the litter when it comes to the mooks in this game. As well as that keys when I just swatted away. That seemed kind of disrespectful from Link if you ask me. More keys around here though. It's a simple swat from your sword will take him out. I'm pretty sure a slingshot shot will take him out too, but your sword's gonna be more effective and more direct towards them. These Macablins aren't that much tougher to deal with either. I'll beat this guy up just for the heck of it too. How can these Macablins disintegrate from being beat up by a wooden sword? It's beyond me. I mean, yeah, it looks painful and all, but it doesn't look that bad. Just wiggle out whenever you get grabbed by a Dekubaba like I just did by moving the left stick left and right repeatedly. You'll break out sooner than later. The Right, there's supposed to be a cave around here that I can't find. Does the Bombas respawn, or did I just come across one that wasn't... I guess I came across one that just wasn't, appearing when I was near it. Try to pay attention to the map. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I think so. Take care of these keys first. And then we'll head on into this cave. Because I know there's a cave area nearby. Yep, this is the one. So to take out these guys, to get rid of them. We see there's a chest over there, along with some unlit torches. I'll grab that first and get a small key. We're gonna need that to advance further into the area. We can light these up too. To make a chest appear. This is kind of a tradition when it comes to Zelda. when it comes to Zelda games. So if you ever see two torches close to each other like that, chances are you'll get a chest spawn, and you'll get something valuable, like a piece of heart. However, in Twilight Princess, it does things a little differently. You see it says we have to collect 5 pieces to assemble a new heart container, not 4. I'm not sure why they did this change. It's a really weird thing they didn't change up. Thankfully, this was the only time in the entire Zelda series they ever did something like this. It reverted back to the regular 4 hearts by the next Zelda game. Still, I wonder what prompted them to ever think to try that. It just seemed more, or not more, less convenient to the player after sticking with a traditional formula for so long when it came to assembling heart containers. It's just really weird. We'll ignore all these enemies. We don't have anything else to give for them aside from rupees. And we're almost at 100 of them anyway, so it's not like getting money in this world has been proven to be an enviable task for us. There we go. Not only you can hold down B to do a spin attack, you can twirl it around and hit B, and eventually he'll do a spin attack on its own if the game registers it correctly. Sometimes it won't, so you might want to hold on to just holding down B to do the spin attack. But that's just to let you know that there is more than one way to execute a spin move. There's more of those macaques there. You can deal with them no problem. There's the other one. Blue rupee. And a heart, even though I don't need it. What I did need was that key to open this gate. And that takes care of that macaque. Okay, head on through. And there's even more macaques there. We'll take on them very quickly. I want to get a spin attack to work again. Yeah, it worked that time! I just went around a few circles before hitting B. I'm not sure how that made the spin attack work, but it did. So over there we got a shop, a bit of a potion shop of some kind. Take out that macaque first. I see that little plant over there. Well, not you. I'm not sure how you saw me. I just buy something. Hey, how can he see me when I'm like all the way out here? He must have some really good vision, which is something I wish I could say the same in real life. Then again, I have to wear glasses, so maybe that's why I'm a little envious of that. This is Trill's shop. Make payment at the box near the shopkeeper. Let me look at my items really quickly. We only have 1 bottle to our name right now, and I don't really need to use this at the moment. But I want to show what this has. There's a legend oil here for 20 rupees. And there's a red potion refill here for 30 rupees. We don't need to use anything right here at the moment, but we'll be sure to keep this in mind for later. For now, we'll Keep pressing forward as we don't have that much farther to go. Because up ahead happens to lie Tallow, and that monkey he was chasing from last episode. So we're gonna pull out our sword and make quick work of its captors. Once we get these goblins, we'll beat him and show him what for. That's one down, and the other down too. So now to break these two free, we have to break the cage. Before we do that though, yeah, he's begging for his life, of course. Typical little kid, when they don't have a weapon in their hands, they feel very vulnerable, whether in a especially dangerous situation that's not up to their ability to handle. I actually thought that would break after one spin. Let's try again. No? Yeah, this spin attack is a lot weaker than I thought it would be. Oh, come on! Link, let's be fancy, please. Come on. Work with me, man. Fine, I'll hold it down. Let me do it the pleb way I see. Whatever, we got those two free, that's what mattered. If you had a cup, Link, gee, me and that monkey probably would have gotten eaten. I highly doubt that would have happened. She's actually a pretty nice gal, that monkey. She tried to protect me, so we got captured together. Blake, you're not gonna mention this to my dad, are you? He always told me to never ever go off into the forest, 'cause he says it's dangerous. So you really can't tell him. Really, you have to promise. Link! My son told me Talon disappeared to the woods and had not returned. I came as soon as I heard. But it looks like you have already brought him home. I apologize. Such a task should not fall to you. Tell me, have you noticed how strange this wood seems lately? I feel uneasy about what may lie in wait. Anyway, Lake, tomorrow's finally the day. You'll be departing for Hyrule. I think it's a good thing I have given this task to you. Good luck, and return safely. If you're lucky, you may even get to meet Princess Zelda. Hey, Link! It's almost time for you to get going, huh, Link? So how about we finish up early today, bud? Which means it's time for another round of rounding up the goats. So get up out of here? Wow, she was waiting a long way, was she? Well, it's a brand new day, and it's time for us to do our chores once again. Before we do head out to go to Hyrule. If y'all want to get them goats back to mod, then climb up to a point and holla at me. Now, what if I could ditch my responsibility and just go right to the village? Nope, it makes you do this outright. Okay, whatever. Let's start herding the goats. Goats in. This one's gonna be cornered. I'll turn myself around. You don't have to worry about the time limit at all. It's not like you'll get a prize for doing this. So just take your time and hurt the goats whenever you can. And remember not to whoop at them too much, otherwise they will get mad at you and try to ram into you. Keep doing this. Come on. Work with me. Get into your barn and be cozy. More goats in. I have no idea why that became such a meme among Twilight Princess players, but I guess it's just funny, that's why. And sometimes comedy is all you need to build on making such an in-joke to become a become a thing, I suppose. Try not to whoop them too much. And that's gonna need a lot more goats to get in. Hey, you! Did you hear me? Don't go running off! Go along with your buddies. Don't be the one disobedient child of the family. Come on! Did you not see all your friends do the same thing? That's it. Go over there. Good goat. At least it didn't try to ram me. I was going in. Only one more to go. It's all the way off in the corner. Of course it is. Let's whoop this thing. Come on. It's a shame that Epona can't go any faster when you're doing this activity. Oh well, wasn't too troublesome. All the goats are in. Oh boy, but y'all get hurt. Now it's a minute and 11 seconds faster than usual. Well, that about wraps it up for today, so how about y'all head over to the mayor's place? I'll do just that. Come over here. More fences that you can practice your jump fencing skills. Not too hard to master at all. We'll do just that. And make our way for home. Things are moving along quite nicely and a lot faster than I thought they would. Oh, done hurting for the day, Link? Well, nice work. The royal gift Russell told you about is ready, so you should get ready for your trip to Hyrule Castle. Now, the royal family requested this gift specifically, so it's real special. It'd be bad if the representative order were to be late for such an occasion. Get me, lad? The path before you is a long one, my sweet horse, but please bear Link safely along it. Wait, what's this? What happened? She's injured, isn't she? Link, how could you? You were pushing Epona too hard again. I bet you hurt her leg jumping fences, didn't you? Now, Ilya, there's no need to get so hot with them. Father! How can you be so easy on him? You're the mayor! You should start acting like one. You poor thing. I don't know why, I always found that shot to look so mischievous between those two. It'll be alright, Epona. I'll take you to the forest spring right now. Well, someone values their horse over their human friend. Once we see you through the springs in the spirit spring, you'll feel better in no time. Well, wait, Ilya! Why, without Epona, the gift won't get delivered in time. Ah, this will do. Man, that girl does not have her priorities straight. I mean, it wasn't pushing her that hard. Besides, Epona's a tough girl. I'm sure she's fine. Ilya's just overreacting, if you ask me. What's a father to do? Just know he'll be able to deliver our town's gift without Epona. Oh no, not again. Man, it's not one thing, it's another with this village, isn't it? You know, for a place that looks to be so serene and quiet, that's not really the case, now is it? Ah well, leave it to Link the Goat Wrangler to handle things. Sorry to always be putting you through this, Link. Well, you better get going and figure out what you're gonna do about Epona. Maybe you can head up to where Ilya is and see if she will give the horse back. I'm not gonna pet this old guy, though. I do feel bad that I had to handle like that. So supposedly, from what I gathered, if you keep messing up with not stopping any of the goats approaching the village like so, then you might be able to empty the entire pen up in the ranch if you keep failing to stop any of them from running through the village. I'm not sure that's true or not, but I imagine that would be true because you do see all the goats in their pens, so I imagine there is a limited quantity to them for you to try and stop, at least. So now, what to do around here? Hey you, how's things going with you? Oh my gosh. Okay, I can see that wall plain as day now. I've never seen that before. Ow, sorry about my face. The swelling won't go down. Oh, I heard you going out on an errand for the mayor, my boy. My boy. Must be nice. Me, I'm restocking again today. I gotta get a closer look at that. Ugh. Man, do I know how that feels. At least it's not on his eye and just barely above it. Trust me when I say this, having something sting on your eye, that's even worse than what he's going through right now. He should count his lucky stars he's able to open his eye at all, considering what happened to him not too long ago. I'll dive into what I'm talking about probably someday soon, but I don't want to drag on that a little too long right now. I just don't feel like it's the perfect time. So my little tanks were causing trouble yesterday. Whatever, Drumhead. I was able to help out, no problem. Give a ferocious scolding, so I hope you forgive them. At least if you get diligent parents, so I can thank you for that. We'll head over here and see what Russell's doing, along with his wife. Just check up on those two. The time has come. Well, Link, can I at least interest you in one serious sword lesson with your return from Hyrule? You have talent with a blade. If you're able to get proper instruction, I bet you could be a very skilled swordsman. You can let me know once you return, but I want you to give it some serious consideration. Let's be sure to keep that in mind. Are you going to start preparing for your departure? It will seem lonely here when you're gone in Hyrule. You must promise to take care of yourself and not try to do anything beyond your abilities. You can say that to the kids I had to save yesterday, but yep, that's true. I'm pretty sure my wooden sword will only get me so far if I were to find myself to go up against anything too dangerous. We'll make one last stop over here, and then I guess we'll go see if we can get Epona back. Here goes the castle, is that true? Why, how nice. I'm sure the shops in Castletown are quite ritzy. So you're gonna be shopping here again? I don't need it. I don't need any of this right now. So I guess nothing has changed around here for the most part. Then I guess that means it's time for us to get to the spring and get our horse back. I'm not sure what that girl is trying to do. Last time I checked, Epona was mine. I mean, yeah, she can take care of her as much as she wants, but at the end of the day, I ride Epona, no one else. Like, go see Ilya? Maybe it's just me, but those cats don't normally let people through. Blake, you think we could go see Ilya together? I guess I don't have a choice about it, do I? Now he's gonna be following me. Really wants to go get that horse. Hello again. Oh, you're going to Hyrule Castle, aren't you, Link? That must be so nice. I want to go to Hyrule too. I mean, there's something like that was gonna be in this town. You know, of all the kids here, apart from Mallow, just for the sake of him being like entertaining to listen to, Colin's the only decent kid in its place. So I do like Colin a lot. Hey, I've been waiting for you, you know, Link. Yesterday was so much fun. What is Mallow doing? Well, if you want to ask for a hug or something, I don't think I want to pick up that creature at all. I'll just tell Mallow here about how he wanted to show it to him, but we let it go instead. Sure you did. That's exactly what happened. See, even Mallow's not buying it. Oh, you didn't get caught, Tallow? Called out. At least that baby's got a brain inside him, so he's smarter than your average kid. Yeah, thanks a lot. Got scolded by our dad something awful. I thought it was never gonna end. I mean, you're trying to go see Ilya, aren't you? Well, there's no way I'm gonna let you pass. Oh, hey, neat, Link. Let me borrow that wooden sword. If I had that wooden sword yesterday, I could have handled it all alone, definitely. Yeah, sounds like a summer kid never learns. Gets in one serious situation one day, but the next day they totally forget about the danger that they were in. So no, I'm not gonna let you borrow it. Who knows what kind of danger you could do with something like this in your grasp? No, screw you, I'm going. Unfortunately, you can't get past them without giving up your sword. Sheesh, you are my brother, Tallow, but that's pretty low. Oh man, Mallow, you are something. Fine, I'll give it up. With this thing, I'll show him. Link, thanks. Those guys are always teasing me. What's so fun about swinging something like that around anyway? I hate it. It's scary. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. I don't want to learn about swords or anything, but could you teach me how to ride a horse sometime? Oh my god, this kid. This kid is just way too good. Well, I guess Link's got himself a little role model. That's nice. Better than teaching those three about anything, that's for sure. Check out these sword moves, Mallow. If I had this sword yesterday, I could have caught that naughty monkey, don't you think? Wait, were you just telling me how you did catch that monkey with Link? Yeah, anyway, practice, ton of practice. Mallow's just not having it, and rightfully so. Nope, these two are just connected when it comes to their conversation. You did have a wooden sword then, did you, Mr. Liar? Good on Mallow for not buying into any of Tallow's trash. You just find out about the castle, or castle town rather, whatever. Well, let's head back through the forest and go get our horse. Thank goodness Colin's the only decent kid around. At least he knows who to look up to for inspiration. It's really wholesome of him. So we can't go through here because the gate's locked, but yet somehow Colin got in. I guess Ilya let him through. If you came to take a opponent back, you can forget it. Why don't you think about what you've done for a change? I won't open that gate unless you change your attitude. Seriously, this girl! Listen, I don't know if she'll listen to me, but let me try to explain about Talon the monkey, okay? You're crawling through the tunnel and back while I do, Lake. Well, thankfully I know where that is right away. You can actually just go through that tunnel and not even bother investigating that fence if you know about this hole beforehand. We'll go on through and get to the spring. Again, that's on a rupee for a reward in finding this place too. I had no idea. I hadn't heard the details about Talon's capture. But Colin... So you still prefer your master over me, huh, Pona? Don't worry about your horse, Lake. Fortunately, it looks like the injuries are too serious. You two can go on together. But Link, can you at least promise me this? No matter what happens in your journey, don't try to do anything out of your league. Please, just come home safely.